Welcome to Words of Wisdom podcast. I'm Minerva Maharaj, a former NBA Toronto Raptors dancer turned certified spiritual life coach, author, and founder of Goddess of Wisdom Spiritual Life Coaching. Each week I'll be bringing you practical spiritual tools, tips, meditations, and interviews with powerful thought leaders. My intention is to bring you one step closer to the life you've been dreaming of. If you are joining us for the first time or have been a loyal follower, I thank you for being here. There is something in you calling out for more, so it's not by accident you've landed here. Now, let's get connected to the beautiful life that awaits you. Welcome to another episode of Words of Wisdom. I'm your host, Minerva Maharaj. I hope you've been enjoying this month's series of self-love. We've had some amazing experts on my show, and I'm so grateful because I learned so much from them, and I hope you did too. So please be sure to leave a review and screenshot this and share it on your Instagram, and don't forget to tag us at Goddess of Wisdom Coach and let us know how these past episodes have resonated with you. Today on Words of Wisdom, what I want to talk about is returning to your true self, returning to love. This is going to be, I'm just kind of flowing through this right now, to be honest. There's just so much that's been coming up. There's just, Mercury retrograde. There's so much with the planets, so much with the lockdown. I mean, I don't know where you are, but I'm in Ontario and we just got out of the second state of emergency. And so if you're not feeling yourself, maybe recently or for quite some time, then this episode is definitely for you. And I'm just going to be channeling through the messages of what is important for you to hear right now. I'm more inspired about doing this episode because I, for one, have been feeling really stuck, stagnant energy. I have to say it has to do with the lockdown, cabin fever, like working, eating, sleeping, parenting, relaxing, all at home. And everything's absolutely been on lockdown where I'm at. And then just not working out. Like I'm guilty of it when, you're kind of stuck at home for a long time. And even though you should get up and move your body, you're just kind of in this funk in a while. So it definitely has gone to me this second round of the lockdown. And I can see how it could affect so many people and their mental health. Another thing I've noticed too, and this is something I've always noticed for a long time, and it's been part of my work, is that when we're forcing things to work and when we're head-led versus heart and spirit-led, that tends to make you feel stuck. And also you're coming from a place of fear and force, and therefore working in the opposite direction of the universe's flow. So I was reflecting the other day and I was saying to myself, I feel like I've lost my edge. I feel like, I don't have that heightened feeling, that connected feeling where I'm tuned in, tapped in with the universe. Even though I was going for walks, meditating, and just going to my go-to tools. And it's almost like your go-to tools are not even working anymore. And it's because you just kind of get in this forceful space of I'm doing it just so I could feel better, versus my lesson that I've learned recently is roll with the flow of the universe. Don't you like that? Roll with the flow of the universe. And I have to credit my coach for helping me through that one. And it's because I was actually rowing against the tide, rowing against the flow and the stream, and therefore feeling the resistance, versus rowing with the tides and the waves and the direction and the flow and the vibration of the universe. And that for me was just so satisfying to the soul, and like my aha moment of I need to row with the flow of the universe. And when I'm not in the flow with the universe, I'm not in alignment with myself. And so when I'm in the flow of the universe, I'm in flow with myself. Because the universe and its vibrations and everything it is who we are. We are energy beings. And I believe we are pinched off energy from source energy. And so when you are going against a tide, in other words, taking forced action, forcing things to work, leading with your mind, logic, your timeline. It has to happen this way with this person right now. It's not happening fast enough. When you're coming from ego versus coming from your soul, coming from the flow of the universe, coming from your space of love within you, the true vibration, the energy being of who you are, because you are an energy being more than you are a physical being. We're a spiritual being on a human experience. So when you are coming from the energy being, the spiritual being of who you are therefore coming and going with the flow of the universe, and therefore will experience more flow within your life. So what does all this mean, and how do we apply this practically? It's simple, and there's some simple things I want to share with you. So number one, it may mean stop doing what you're doing. Stop trying to figure it out. Stop trying to plan. Stop overthinking or trying to think it through, because it's actually the opposite of what's going to help you. It's actually not going to help you flow. So you need to return back to your state, and your state of flow and of ease and of joy. And to do that, that would be number one, stopping what you're doing. And then number two, finding relief and restoring your vibration. And so what that means in terms of finding relief and restoring your vibration, that looks like getting out in nature. And I know you hear that a lot, but hear me again. Get out in nature. No matter how hard it is, there's ways you can still connect with nature. You can go out in your backyard or on your balcony and just close your eyes and breathe in the air. Feel the wind against you. Even look up at the sky. Look at the clouds. Let the sun hit your face. Feel the vibrations of the universe just penetrate through you. And for me, that's one of the quickest ways I feel a shift and a reconnection to myself. Because the vibration of the universe is one that is pure and one that is perfect. In my eyes, there's no mistake with Mother Nature. And you're flowing, when you're flowing with the universe, when you're flowing with Mother Nature, you're flowing with all there is that is good. So number one is get out in nature. Just find the most simple way on your balcony, in your backyard. Number two, go for a walk. You get some movement in there, you're breathing, you're connecting with Mother Nature. And every time I didn't want to go for a walk, and I did, I never regretted it once I completed that walk. So going by the lake, or going for a hike, or going with a friend if you can socially distance walk in your area. Getting out for a walk is another way. Now, my third tip is, if it's like a blizzard where you are in Toronto right now, it's been like snowing nonstop and like -20. One thing you actually can do to connect with nature is you can actually just close your eyes where you are. So be indoors is what I'm saying. And you can just close your eyes and visualize your perfect safe space in nature, your favorite space in nature, your favorite place in nature. So by the water, in the forest, on a meadow, or surrounded by flowers, whatever that is for you. And you find even in that moment, if you even do it right now and just close your eyes and take a few deep breaths in and out and just relax your body and go to your safe space in nature, your favorite place. Is it by an ocean? Is it surrounded by trees? Maybe just lying on the ground, and tune your energy to that vibration of the ocean, the trees, the wind, the sky, the earth, and allow it to talk to you. What message does it have for you? Because it'll give you a beautiful reminder of who you are. How was that? I hope that was good. When I did that recently, I got some beautiful messages. And by doing that, I felt like I returned back to myself. And it's because I returned back to the vibration of who I am. I am nature. I am the universe, and you are too. There's so many scientists out there that say that everything is just energy and it's just space. There's actually nothing really solid and hard if you break it down to the littlest molecule. I don't know the scientific terms. It's all energy. It's all space. And it's all vibration. And so you have that vibration around you. So to return back to yourself, to get out of that funk and that fear and that force and that guilt and that worry and that anxiety and all those lower vibrations, you're out of alignment with who you are. But when you get back and reconnect to nature, when you reconnect to the vibration of the universe, whatever that means for you, and you can connect through the ocean, through wind, through standing in your backyard, and or going for a hike and connecting in nature, that vibration of the universe, the vibration of source energy lives in nature. So when you put yourself in that place, you quickly come back to yourself. And that's one of my favorite ways to return to myself. I hope this resonates with you. Before I sign off, I just wanted to inform you that my Live Your Impossible group coaching program is open for the second cohort. It's the only cohort I'll be offering this year. Is where you operate at your highest frequency, release the resistance to operating from your highest frequency so that you can create the life and business of your dreams with complete ease and flow and experience true freedom. The women in my program are not even halfway done the program, and they're already receiving raises, job opportunities, turning their marriages around when it's on the brink of divorce, hitting 6 figures. There's so many things that are happening because they're clearing the resistance, and we're doing the deep, energetic, subconscious, spiritual work to clear out the resistance and to heal and transmute these blocks. And when you do that, you create this space to receive, and you get back into the flow of the abundance that the universe is waiting to gift you. So if you were wishing you were in the first group, here is your last opportunity for this year. You can just go to the website, goddessofwisdom.ca/group-coaching to apply for a spot. We start March 17th. Looking forward to speaking with you. Sending you all so much love and light.